Namaste ji, namaste. Welcome to part 3 of our series on legal aptitude for CLAT and DU LLB. Without wasting any time, first and foremost, the only principle that you need to remember is that you're going to throw your brain, your knowledge, your common sense out of the window and only stick to the goddamn principle. And if you're wondering why do they ask such questions, because lawyers use this skill and judges also have to only stick to the law. Okay, ignore all the background noise. Question number 21. In case where there is an infringement keyword of legal right, even without any actual loss or damage. तो infringement हुई किसी भी right की, लेकिन कोई loss या damage नहीं हुआ. The person whose right is infringed has a cause of action. That means he can sue. So facts, P was wrongfully prevented. There we go. Infringement हो गई by the returning officer from exercising his vote in an assembly election. This is now a definite infringement of a legal right. Still, he brought an action claiming damages. Which of the following derivations is correct? So obviously he can sue because as per our principle, he has a cause of action. Option number 1. P would succeed in his action as it is mandated to cast vote. कहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है principle में? We only have to stick to the principle. Second, P would succeed in his action as he was wrongfully prevented from exercising his legal right of voting in that election. Most likely, the correct option. Option number 3 and 4, P would not succeed, P would not succeed. We are not even going to read these to save time. Because P will definitely succeed in his action because even though there was no loss, his legal right was still infringed. Question number 22. There are certain acts which, though harmful, are not wrongful in law. मतलब अभी किसी से कोई मजे लेने वाला है. Therefore, do not give legal right to bring action in law to the person who suffers from such acts. Great. Facts. Prakash has a rice mill. Good enough. His neighbor Shanti sets up another rice mill and offers a tough competition to Prakash. As a consequence, Prakash's profits fall down. तो भाई ठीक ही तो है, सामने वाली ने आपको कंपटीशन दिया है और आपके प्रॉफिट तो नीचे आएंगे. जितने ओला उबर ड्राइवर बढ़ते चले जाएंगे, एवरीबडी एल्सेस प्रॉफिट इज गोइंग टू कम डाउन. जस्ट लाइक देयर आर ट्रिलियंस ऑफ education channels on YouTube. Not everybody will be able to earn quite a lot of money because of competition. He brings a suit against Shanti for damages. किस खुशी में? What does our principle say? Though harmful are not wrongful in law. Therefore, इन भाई साहब के पास कुछ नहीं है और rather कोई right नहीं है to bring an action in law. Look out for that option, which is option number 2, and laugh at all other options, especially option number 3, which is saying Prakash may succeed. May नहीं है भैया, यहाँ पे may का मतलब may not. No. Such options are very dicey. Always throw them out in the dustbin. So Prakash cannot succeed in his claim for damages as it is a case of damage without infringement of any legal right, which is as per our principle. So we, sticking to our principle, will select option number 2. Question number 23. Principle. A condition to a contract can also be complied with after the happening of the event to which such a condition is attached. वाह, तो अब ये कह रहा है कि जी कंडीशन जो है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के साथ अगर कोई अटैच हुई है तो it can also be complied with after the happening of the event to which it is attached. So for example, if I say that you must like this video while watching it and you actually give it a thumbs up after the video is completed, you are still complying with the condition, and that's a very sly and indirect message to you. Anyway, facts. A promises to pay rupees 5,000 to B on the condition that he shall marry with the consent of C, D and E. Baap re baap, what sort of a marriage is this? B marries without the consent of C, D and E, but obtains their consent after the marriage. तो condition जो कि इस event के साथ attached थी, उसने fulfill कर दी, despite after the marriage. So our principle says after the happening of the event to which such a condition is attached. So therefore consent उसने ले लिया ना eventually. चाहे वो शादी के बाद ले या शादी से पहले ले. Condition is complied with now. So therefore A will have to pay B 5,000 rupees. So option number 4, B has fulfilled the condition because he has complied with it after the happening of the event to which such a condition is attached as per our principle. and we only will stick to our principle, not our school principle. Question number 24. Killing is not murder if the offender, whilst deprived of the power of self-control, by intense and sudden provocation. जब आप लॉ स्कूल पहुंचेंगे क्लैट और DULLB क्लियर करके, ये लोग आपका क्रिमिनल लॉ में 3 महीने के लिए सिट चाटेंगे. सेक्शन नंबर 299 and 300 of the IPC. Do not note this down. It is just general chit chat. तो उसमें भी यही होता है कि कल्पेबल होमोसाइड और मर्डर के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस है. ऑलमोस्ट रफली यही डिफरेंस है, जिसको ये समझाने में आपको 2 से 3 महीने लगाएंगे, क्योंकि वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा एलैबोरेट डिफरेंसेस हैं. ये एक डिफरेंस है. तो कॉजेज, so now the death has to be caused. This is a keyword of the person who gave the provocation. But what is the condition of the provocation? It has to be intense and sudden provocation. And if there is intense and sudden provocation, the killing is not murder. Okay, let's come to the facts. A man found his girlfriend sleeping in her own bedroom with another man named B. Baap re baap. ये तो गड़बड़ हो गई. A did not do anything but went to his home, picked a gun and cartridges. Basically, A became a psychopath in 1 second. Returned to the girlfriend's bedroom with loaded gun but found the place empty. दोनों भाग गए. They were smart. After 15 days, so basically roughly 2 weeks, he saw his girlfriend dining in a restaurant without waiting for even a second. A fired 5 bullets at his girlfriend, who died on the spot. LOG. What sort of a rank idiot is A? But 15 days had passed. There is no sudden provocation. जो provocation हुई वो कमरे में हुई थी. वो तो गई, खत्म है condition. Intense provocation. Did the girlfriend actually accuse him back of cheating, or did the girlfriend abuse him? No. वो तो बेचारी वहाँ बैठी हुई थी restaurant. Since there is no intense and sudden provocation, sure enough he was deprived of the power of self-control. So he's fulfilling one part of the principle but not the other one. By intense and sudden provocation he caused the death. Therefore it is a murder. अब यहाँ पे options भी बड़े टेढ़े मेढ़े हैं, so we'll have to read them all. First option, A could have killed B instead of his girlfriend. How do we care? He could have killed D, E, F to Z. We don't care. A could have killed both B and his girlfriend. We just do not care. It is not in our principle. Option number 3, A did not kill his girlfriend, so therefore he murdered her under intense and sudden provocation. This is the correct one. Option number 4 भी पढ़ लेते हैं. A killed his girlfriend under intense and sudden provocation. No, there was no intense and sudden provocation because 2 weeks had lapsed. So therefore option number 3 was the correct one. Question number 25, and we are halfway through. Do not fall asleep. Whoever by words or writing conveys to others any imputation concerning any person's reputation is said to defame that person. Keyword is words होंगे या writing होगी, and conveys to others, दूसरों के पास message पहुंचेगा. Facts. During a marriage ceremony, A circulated a pamphlet saying that S, sister of the bride, is a thief. What sort of an idiot is A basically? कौन करता है यार इसे? Then she has stolen the shoes of the bridegroom. इस आदमी की पिटाई होनी चाहिए. He actually got a pamphlet printed and got it distributed. I think he liked the sister of the bride and she was way out of her league and he had some inferiority complex or something. Anyway, option पे आते हैं. He has certainly defamed S. So option number 1, A has defamed the bridegroom. No. Bridegroom की कहाँ defamation हो गई यहाँ पे? A defamed the bride. In real life हम कह सकते हैं ओहो A ने तो हम सब की बेइज्जती करा दी. But are we talking about real life? Are we talking about your brain? Are we talking about your common sense? No. Stick to the principle. A has defamed S. Mark it. Option number 3 and move on. Option number 4 को पढ़ेंगे भी नहीं, उस पर सिर्फ हंसेंगे. Option number 26. Principle. Causing of an effect partly by an act. So that is one part of an act. And partly by an omission. मतलब कुछ किया है पहले partly by an act. And कुछ नहीं किया है, दोनों को combine करके वो बन जाएगा आपका एक offense. So now facts. A confined her daughter D in a room, so she did something. This is partly by an act. A also did not provide any food to her daughter D. What sort of a psycho mother is this? So she did not give her food, so that is an omission. Consequently, D died of starvation. So basically A killed her by locking her in a room plus not giving any food to her, that is an omission, equals to offense of killing or rather causing death of D. Options पे आते हैं. A committed the offense of confining D. Hold on to this one. Option number 2, A committed the offense of causing death of D. 99% this is the correct one. 3, A committed no offense. Yeah, right. Throw this one in the dustbin. Option number 4, A committed the offense of not providing food to D. No, she caused the death, because in our principle it is saying partly and omission. दोनों चीजें fulfill हो गई. It is an offense. She caused the death. Now question number 27. Whoever does not arrest the killer and report the matter to the concerned authorities commits an offense. Like in India or like anywhere else in the world, why should we look down upon our country? It happens everywhere. Facts: A woman sees B, another woman, killing a third woman C, तो B ने C का murder कर दिया और A ने इसको देख लिया. A neither attempted to arrest B nor inform the concerned authorities. So as per our principle, she has committed an offense. Is there an option with that? That is there. Option number 2, A has committed an offense. Full stop. बाकी भी पढ़ लेते हैं. A has not committed an offense. Data. Option number 3, B has not committed an offense. B certainly has committed an offense, but we have to stick to the principle. We are not talking about murder offense hai ki nahi hai. A has committed an offense here because what is our principle saying? Whoever does not arrest the killer and report the matter and blah 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 blah, A has committed an offense. Therefore, we are only concerned with A here. B has certainly committed an offense, but in a separate discussion. We have to stick to our principle. Question number 28. False imprisonment is a tort, which means the total. ये word जो है ना यहाँ पे, इस पे बहुत सारे टेढ़े मेढ़े सवाल आते हैं. तो अभी भी ये भी थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा मेढ़ा. लुक एट द लेंथ. जब ये फैक्ट इतने लंबे हो जाएं, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर कि ये यहाँ पे गड़बड़ क्वेश्चन है, तो इसको बड़े ध्यान से करना है. और इसमें कोई ऑप्शन हम उठा के बाहर फेंकेंगे नहीं और उस पर हंसेंगे नहीं. अब ये थोड़े इज्जत वाले सवाल आ गए. Which means the total restraint of a person's liberty without lawful justification. Okay. Facts. A part of a public road had been closed for spectators of a boat race. Okay. P wanted to enter, but he was prevented by D and other policemen because he had not paid the admission fee, which is fair enough. P was able to enter the enclosure by other means, so basically चोरी करके पहुंच गया, but was unable to go where he wanted to go. The policeman refused access to where he wanted to go, but allowed him to remain where, यानी उन्होंने उसको वहीं पर रोक लिया और ये बोला कि भैया या तो यहाँ रुक जा या वापस चले जा, or to go back. तो उन्होंने उसको पूरा तो नहीं पकड़ के रख लिया ना. They didn't imprison him because it is not total here, which means the total. Look in the principle, which means the total. So they didn't totally imprison him, so it is not a tort. So P remained within the enclosure on his own discretion, that is his mercy, and refused to leave. So it is P's choice. वहाँ पे खड़े रहे भाई. Subsequently, P sued D for false imprisonment. No, absolutely not. Why? Because it is our principle saying कि total restraint था भाई. यहाँ पे तो total था ही नहीं. तो option ढूंढ लो वो वाला, which is option number 4. D could not be made liable for false imprisonment as he did not totally restrict P's movement because he told him to go back. Okay. Then question number 29, which is the second last. An independent contractor is one who is employed to do some work of his employer. He is engaged under a contract for services. जैसे कि अगर आप कोई ट्यूटर लगा लें कि जी मेरे को मेरा CLAT clear करा कर दो, so that's an independent contractor. He undertakes to produce a given result कि जी CLAT clear होगा, and in the actual execution of the work, he is not under the direct control of following directions of his employer. Good enough. He may use his own discretion, that is his mercy, in execution of the work assigned. In general, an employer is not liable for the torts of his independent contractor, but आ गया portion जिस पे पूरा सवाल खड़ा है. The employer may be held liable if he directs him to do some careless acts. So now in the facts, before even we read it, there is to be a careless act. Ramesh hired a taxi cab to go to Delhi airport as he started late from his home. लो जी. तो रमेश भाई साहब हमारे भाई हैं और हमारी तरह टैक्सी वाले को बोलते रहते हैं भैया भैया प्लीज़ जल्दी जल्दी चलाओ बिकॉज वी आर गेटिंग लेट. Then he kept on urging the taxi driver to drive at a high speed. Mubarak ho ji, and driver followed the directions. And ultimately, due to high speed, an accident took place. ये तो होना ही था, causing injuries to a person. Guess who will be held liable? Principle में but वाला option देख लो. The employer may be held liable if he directs him to do some careless acts. रमेश जी के डायरेक्शन पे उसने गाड़ी तेज चलाई जिसके चक्कर में एक्सीडेंट हो गया, तो रमेश जी पैसे भरेंगे ना। So Ramesh would be held liable for damages as he exercised the control by giving directions to the driver. बाकी ऑप्शंस पढ़ के हम टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे। Question number 30, the last and the final one. Nothing is an offense which is done by accident or misfortune. So that is one condition, done by accident or misfortune. And जहाँ पे ये and शब्द आएगा आप एक प्लस का साइन लगा लेंगे, क्योंकि without this accident or misfortune and without any criminal intentions, that's two conditions to make nothing into an offense. Done by accident or misfortune and without any criminal intent or knowledge, in the doing of a lawful act in a lawful manner by lawful means and with proper care and caution. जहाँ पे इतनी सारी कंडीशंस आ जाएं प्रिंसिपल में, इसका मतलब ये जो बॉल है ये थोड़ी सी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर जा रही है, और कभी कभार तो विराट कोहली उसको छोड़ ही देता है क्योंकि उस पर आउट होने के चांसेस ज़्यादा रहते हैं। अब यहाँ पे आउट होने के चांसेस थोड़े से ज़्यादा हैं क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन कॉम्प्लेक्स है। तो फैक्ट्स, अगर इसमें कन्फ्यूजन हो तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन आप छोड़ देंगे। एंड डू नॉट टेक इट ऑन योर ईगो बिकॉज देयर इज नेगेटिव मार्किंग इन दिस एग्जाम and 60,000 odd people are competing for 1300 seats. So now facts, A takes up a gun, acha, not knowing whether it is loaded or not. Good enough. So there is basically he doesn't have any knowledge. तो principle में आते हैं and without any criminal intention or knowledge, that is being fulfilled. Points it playfully at B, तो कुछ ज़्यादा हीरो बन रहा है, and pulls the trigger. बाप रे बाप. Consequently B falls dead. What else? अब ये पूछेगा कि भाई साहब ये बताओ, is it an offense or not an offense? Firstly, you tell me. It's an accident or misfortune? Fulfilled. Tick mark लगा दो. Without any criminal intention or knowledge? Good enough. A के पास ना तो कोई intention थी ना ही कोई knowledge थी कि इसमें गोलियां हैं. But was it a lawful act in lawful manner by lawful means and with proper care and caution? Did he take any caution? No. Did he take proper care? No. And under any law, at any place in the world, is pointing a gun and shooting at someone while pulling a trigger, is it lawful? No. Therefore, ये जो last वाली condition है ना principle के अंदर, a lawful act in lawful manner by lawful means and with proper care and caution, and I'm not trapping either, ये fulfill नहीं हुई. ये fulfill नहीं हुई तो अब options review करते हैं. Option number 1, B's death is not accidental as there was want of proper care and caution on the part of A. Hold on to this option. बाकी तीन options में B's death is accidental. Option number 2, as A had no intention to kill B. That is true. Option number 3, B's death is accidental as A was just pointing the gun playfully at B. That is also true. But application of principle कहाँ आ रहा है इसमें? Option number 4, B's death is accidental as A did not have the knowledge that the gun is loaded. That is also true. But principle कहाँ आ रहा है इसमें? Principle आ रहा है option number 1 में. B's death is not accidental. As per the principle, आपका दिमाग कुछ कहे, आपकी common sense कुछ कहे, वो सब हटा दो. Principle में क्या कहा उसने? Nothing is an offense, okay, which is done by accident or misfortune. हमारे भाई साहब A ने पहली condition fulfill कर दी. And without any criminal intention or knowledge, दूसरी fulfill कर दी. In the doing of a lawful act, was it a lawful act? No. In a lawful manner? No. By lawful means? No. And with proper care and caution. ये वाला जो portion है, and with proper care and caution, ये फंसा गया Mr. A को. So option number 1, B's death is not accidental as there was want of proper care and caution on the part of A. And let us place our lovey-dovey boy here and put on the laughing emojis for all other options. Hope it was clear. This is basically how you solve legal principle questions in a very quick time frame. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, all the best, and study hard. All the best first for your 12th class boards and for DU LLB guys for your graduation exams. Take care and stay tuned. Bye-bye.